This dog toted that right there. Yeah. Young. 80? 80. I was gonna say 80, 85. What's going on, guys? Thank you for hanging out with Southern Extreme TV. It is going to be a really cool episode, I hope. We've got some pretty fresh ground that we're going to go hunt, some ground that we just recently picked up. So super excited about hunting it. It's a good night. We've had some pretty bad weather for the past 4 to 5 days. It's been extremely cold, like single digits, low teens, just super cold. And we've got a little bit of an increase in the temperature, and we had decent weather yesterday, a little bit better weather today. Tomorrow late, really into the next morning, we've got rain scheduled. So this is kind of the epitome, or the peak, if you will, of the right pressure with the right type of weather conditions where we've had them aligning. So I feel like the coyotes are going to run good, and we're pairing that with some unpressured coyotes, we hope, and I think that's going to be a making for a really cool episode. But another cool thing that we're doing tonight is we're testing out a new tripod. I know you guys in the past, if you've been keeping up with the channel, you've been seeing me using the Fat Boy carbon fiber tripod with the invert 60 ball head, but I'm testing out tonight a new tripod. It's still carbon fiber, still got the 40mm legs, but it's made by a company called Athlon. A lot of you guys may know Athlon as an optic manufacturer, but they actually make a really sweet tripod. It comes with a lot of extra goodies. It actually even comes with this ball head, and you see this Bagara mounted on it. So it's a little different than the invert 60 ball head because it's got 2 or 3 different knobs. It still has one big tension knob over here on this side, which you can tighten or loosen to make the gun do what you want. But it does a really good job for the money that this tripod is. I think this tripod MSRP is for around $650. It comes with the ball head, the tripod, and it comes with a leveling head as well if you'd rather run that versus the ball head style. It also comes with like a little baggie that hangs here that connects to the legs, and all kinds of other stuff, a little cool carrying bag. But I'm super excited to take it and test it and run it. You can see I've got the Bagara mounted on there, which is what I'm even more excited about. We picked this thing up the other day because we've got an out-of-state trip planned where you can't use semi-auto pew-pews. Did not have any intention whatsoever of buying a bolt gun for coyote hunting. Just kind of a last-minute, spur-of-the-moment deal, and we're going to go run this thing and try to get some run time behind it. Hopefully we can get a coyote to come in and commit tonight, because we don't have that many more nights until we travel to go out of state. And I would like to pull the trigger at an actual living, breathing coyote versus just targets. So guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Kind of long intro right there, but I think it's going to be a good, fun, action-packed night. Hit that subscribe button. We are trying to grow this thing to 100,000 subs. Let's go get in the tundra. Let's go pick Guffy up. Let's go have some fun. All right, guys. Spot number 1. Real quick spot right off the side of the road, basically. But it was a semi-new farm. We actually been hunting the farm across the road only one time, but the landowner said that he heard the dogs on the side that we just picked permission up on. We stopped, called, didn't hear anything, but this farm right here where we're getting ready to hunt, this is the farm that the landowner's been hearing them, has pretty much got a peg on them, knows the general area where they're always at, and it's a long power line. So with the moon as bright as it is, because it's bright out here right now, with the moon as bright as it is, this is a really comfortable spot for them dogs to want to pop out. So let's go see if we can get it done. We just walked up on this power line that we were going to hunt, and we had coyotes out in the power line. Turned on baby cottontail, and I mean, they come in to a T, and we've not messed anything up whatsoever. So I walk the Fox Pro on down the hill right there. We're gonna walk on, or we're gonna rip a howl right here. See if maybe we get a couple more to show up. That right there was about as quick and smooth of a double as you could get. We had two other dogs come in, and we were actually getting ready to leave. It caught us off guard, to be honest with you. The landowner's wife came out, started walking her dog. Things you deal with coyote hunting. But we were literally, we ripped a howl. Landowner's wife came out, was walking the dog was barking like crazy. Me and Guffey was like, well, we've killed two, we're not going to educate them anymore. And Guffey literally turns his scope off, flips the cap over, and I look through my scanner and there's a dog standing down in the power line. And so I turn over, and like, as soon as we get on the dog just cuts back into the woods, and I turn on baby cottontail distress, assuming it's probably a female that was still alive. But we got her up to, I mean, 60 yards, 50 yards in this woods, and there's a berm. Like, the landowners pushed dirt up and she was just on the other side of it, right in the woods, barking at us. And every now and again, I could see her head. It was just a little thick for me to really want to touch one off, especially when she had no idea we were there, and there's a lot of power line for them to cross to want to pop back out and see what's going on. And then we had another dog come out down there at the bottom. It literally just popped out real quick and then just went right the heck back into the woods. So, but that's a clean double. Me and Guff's getting used to the bolt guns for our trip, and that's a great way to touch them off. I can tell you that. So we're I'm in the tundra now. I gotta get my gun loaded up, and then we're gonna go pick these coyotes up. Holy smokes, guys. Well, we got down there in the middle of the power line, and me and Guff was in the process of fist bumping and everything else, and had to play the video back and noticed that my dog took off running. So to our surprise, we got down there to the power line, and there was only one dog laying. But in the video, you see this dog. Yeah, 100%. I said 100%. Dude, look at that. This dog toted that right there. I think I just hit full frontal, and that's where it exploded. I mean, they were both facing. Two small males. And guys, that right there is not a testament to how tough that coyote is. That's a 6.5 Creedmoor, fully frontal, and that dog made it 50 yards. You don't think he went 50?
15 tops.
So you think he went in here? You don't think he went in there and then cut down?
I think he probably just came straight in.
So 15 yards. My yardage was off, guys. But more than anything, I'm glad we got the dang dog.
Yeah, the scanner's coming big.
Yeah, we seen him down here with the scanners. There was no blood to go off of, which we were... Well, we might have been on the wrong trail too, just to be honest with you. But I'm telling you, we got him dog down. Two of them, actually. Did he? Yeah, we were just on the wrong trail. That's good news. So, I guess we're gonna try to find his way out. I'm just gonna bunch of blood up through there. Yeah, so we could have found him. I'm just gonna bulldoze. I thought it did. Oh. Yeah, look at my barrel go. Whew, I'm out of breath. We're fat. Well, yeah. Young. 80? 80. I was going to say 80, 85. It's 80, 85 incher. I think we got another 85 incher. 80, 70, 70 at best.
Yeah, he's got volleyballs.
But, you know, we've had a string of bad luck here the last little bit. We've had a string of bad luck the last little bit here hunting, so it was a breath of fresh air to roll into a spot, have two dogs come in, nice, cool, calm, collective, and then
to sell my stuff.
I'm telling you, and then like we were all happy, and then we get down here and there's one dog in the power line.
You blame me. You was like, your dog ran off. I'm like, wait a minute.
Well, of course I did, because you didn't record. So like when you record, I get to say that it was, but it was my dog. We watched it back, and it sure enough, indeed was my dog. But we got two dogs down. You gotta freaking love it, man. It is it's a cold night, but I think it's a good night. Well, I know it's a good night because we got two dead coyotes, I can tell you that. Really wish we could have got that other dog to poke her head out with a little bit more space, but that's just the way that the cookie crumbles sometimes. But that right there is textbook, late season, new property, new landowner, knows where the dogs are at, knows where he's been hearing them. You roll in, you crack out a double, and almost had a triple. That's the way you keep landowners happy, not putting out bait piles and all this other stuff on their land. I'm not going to get into all that, but calling in coyotes, you gotta freaking love it, man. Absolutely fantastic. Glad we could help this landowner out. Glad we could get us 2 dogs down and make a little episode for you guys. So thanks for hanging out with me. If you are new to Southern Extreme TV, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are trying to grow this channel to 100,000 subs, and every click gets me just a little bit closer, so it means the absolute world. Before I go, I'm gonna show you guys one last time. Get up here, the old Athlon tripod. I know I mentioned to you guys a little bit going into the video that I was testing out a new tripod, and you know, I like it. It's got some pros, it's got some cons in lieu of the Fat Boys. I think I like the Fat Boy better. But again, there's a place in the coyote hunting world for this tripod, and I will be doing a more in-depth video on this specific tripod, and you can see it. There's Guffey's 2-section Fat Boy, and you can see it kind of right there side by side. But we'll do a more in-depth comparison video on down the road. So with that, thanks for hanging out with me. Catch you guys on the next episode.